Good evening, I'm Robert Finelli with the Sports Update. The NBA is off to a hot start, and with the new rule changes, scoring has skyrocketed. With that being said, let's go to the highlights. The Philadelphia 76ers hosted the Atlanta Hawks. Joel Embiid, among the league leaders in scoring, looking to get his team the win, set to take on the electrifying Trae Young. Early in the game, Young in transition, blocked by Joel Embiid. Embiid had 10 points and 2 blocks in the game. There's another look at the swap. Young, the early draft pick, decides, I'll pull up this time, and he hits it off the glass. The game was tied up at 47 at the break when Ben Simmons decides to go to work. Here he is in the paint, gets the basket and the foul. On the other end, Trae Young misses the three, Simmons with the rebound, and look at this full court pass to Robert Covington as he slams it home. That's just incredible court vision. More from Simmons here, gets the pass from Embiid and finishes with the left. Is he a lefty? Is he a righty? Who cares? Simmons, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists in the game. Markelle Fultz here, down the lane, finishes with the monster slam. Take another look here as the Sixers start to pull away 76-60. For the Hawks, Trae Young with the nifty pass here. Yeah, that's right, through the legs of Embiid, and Dwayne Dedmon dunks it home. The Hawks try to chip away, but a career night from Fultz halts it. Watch him drive in the lane for the layup, no problem for him. Next time, he shows off a little with the Curry-esque floater. Fultz, a career-high 16 points in the game as the Sixers roll on to win 113-92 over Atlanta. The Sixers travel to Toronto tomorrow to take on Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors. And that's a look at sports. I'm Robert Finelli. Have a wonderful evening. Dylan Mandel is the shortstop for Rowan University's baseball team. He's the team captain. He bats second, and his career batting average is .369. Last year, Dylan was chosen to the Rawlings All-Mid-Atlantic Region First Team. I talked to Dylan about some records he holds here at Rowan, expectations for this season, his past summer, and his role becoming a leader on this team.
Sure. I believe I've been lucky to have been given the opportunity to play for 4 years here at Rowan. My freshman year, I was given the opportunity to play, and I hit 5 triples. Last year, I set a program record. I hit 6 in a season. I had one my sophomore year, which sets another record for 12 in a career, and I hope to add on to that this year.
So that's 2 records you hold, both about triples?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Triple Machine and Dylan Mendel laced his third 3-bagger in 4 games and the 4th of the season as he scored Oliver to make it 2-0. As the Triple Machine of Dylan Mendel laced a pitch to the wall and right, bringing home Stephen Hewa to give Rowan a 2-0 lead.
The Profs are currently ranked 5 in the country and came into the season ranked 1 in the country. So I talked to Dylan about, as a team, what they can do to live up to those expectations.
Yeah, I think it starts with our coaching staff. They do a great job of recruiting. We really do have some good ball players here, and they do the best job to field the best team they possibly can to win games day in and day out. And another thing that I can attribute to our team's success this year is our experience. We're a senior-heavy team. I think we have 12 or 13 seniors. And we've had the opportunity to play in postseason and 2 regionals in the past 2 years. So I think that's definitely going to have an impact on our team this year come postseason time.
Dylan was asked to play in the NECBL, which is a prestigious summer league. The last Rowan player asked to play in that league was Mark Magliero, who is currently in the Colorado Rockies organization.
Summer league, it's an honor, and you should be grateful. I was very grateful. It was actually a month into summer. And I had two teammates on the team, Andrew DiPiazza and Danny Serino, and they needed infielders. So they gave me a call, and they gave me an opportunity to play, and I took advantage. I hit 480 and 50 at-bats and set the team's record for batting average.
Dylan has been the captain of Rowan's baseball team for 2 years now, but he's had an important role on this team since his freshman year. Although he didn't have the label those first 2 years, his teammates still looked up to him on the field.
After my freshman year, having the success I did have, although I was not voted a captain my sophomore year, I felt like I already had a leadership role. My junior year, I was fortunate enough to be voted as captain, and along with two very good senior captains that are good friends of mine, and they made my job easy. They really taught me how to lead a team day in and day out, and what it takes to win close ball games. And that's something that I carry with me this year, being a senior captain. Just trying to win games day in and day out, do anything I can to lead this team in any way, on and off the field.
Dylan Mendel stepped up to the dish and laid down a beauty of a squeeze bunt up the first base line as Kokas came in to score, making it 1-0 Brine and Gold.
Some people brag about their successes. Dylan stays quiet. He's a humble kid and a great ball player. He's the definition of a team player and will do whatever it takes to win. Good evening, I'm Robert Finelli with the Sports Update. Great night in sports for Philly fans, trusting the process as always. Let's go to the highlights. 76ers in Houston taking on James Harden and the Rockets. Joel Embiid looking healthy as ever. The same for 21-year-old Ben Simmons, who's off to a great start in his rookie campaign. Early on, Simmons with a long pass to Embiid, who finishes with the slam. On to the second quarter, Simmons with a no-look alley-oop to none other than Joel Embiid. Early second half, Embiid reverses roles, finding Simmons for the two-hand slam. Deja vu, Embiid finding Simmons again for the lay-in. On to the Rockets, who other than James Harden. He's driving down the lane for the lay-in over Covington. He gets the call and one as he falls to the floor. Later in the first, Harden with a hard crossover, finding Clint Capella for the alley-oop. Then Harden just flat out beats Ben Simmons for the easy lay-in. He had 29 points. On to the fourth quarter, Embiid posting up on Capella. He's dribbling, he beats him with the lefty hook. Sixers up 3, 108-105. Then Simmons, driving down the court in transition, makes a move and finishes with the slam. He had 29 points, 9 assists. Embiid, 22 points, 9 assists, as the Sixers win yet again, 115-107. And that's a look at sports. I'm Robert Finelli. Have a wonderful night.